Hey, also here with another trade-up video. So in this video, I will show you 3 no-risk trade-ups that you guys can do to make a profit. So in this video, I will be going for cheaper trade-ups since that is what most of you guys like. So the first 2 trade-ups are 2 very easy to spam trade-ups which almost have no risk. The last trade-up will be a very good 20% profit trade-up, so make sure to watch until the end to not miss that. So before we start with the video, if you like trade-ups, make sure to subscribe to my channel to not miss any videos since I post new trade-up videos every day. Also make sure to turn notifications on to be the first to watch my videos. So before I start, I want to make it clear that the price of the inputs I will be showing here will be in buy orders. If you want to make a profit with trade-ups, I recommend you to use buy orders for cheaper inputs and you will tend to get better floats with buy orders. You can also just snipe them off the Steam marketplace, but you will lose around 3% of the profits I will be showing, so keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that the price of the outcomes will be the lowest listings in the Steam community market. This means that you could sell the outcomes, especially the lower float ones, for a higher price than Steam community market price, for a higher profit. I will be giving an example later on this. Lastly, keep in mind that the currency used in this video will be in US dollars. Also, the calculations used in this video will be from the site tradeupspy, so make sure to check out tradeupspy using my link tradeupspy.com/ref/elsu, link in the description for more free profitable trade-ups. So let's go to our first trade-up. So our first trade-up is going to be a MIL-SPEC STATTRAK mix of using 7 minimal wear and 3 factory new clutch skins. For the 7 minimal wear clutch skins, you can use the XM Oxide Blaze, the Revolver Grip, the P2K Urban Hazard, the MP9 Black Sand, or the Bison Night Riot. With buy orders, you can get them for less than 34 cents. For the factory new skins, the only real cheap factory new skin here is the XM Oxide Blaze, but you can sometimes use the 5.7 Flame Test. Using buy orders, you should be able to get these skins for 73 cents. To get factory new outcomes on all outputs, you must keep the average float to be less than 0.076. To get this, I recommend that the minimal wear inputs have an average of around 0.095 and the factory new inputs to have an average of around 0.035. The inputs for this trade-up is really easy to get since I only got the inputs in about 20 minutes with buy orders in this trade-up. So all in all, this trade-up will cost you at around $4.57. For the outcomes, it should be pretty simple. You will get a win with the UMP Arctic Wolf, the Swag 7, and the Glock Moonrise, and lose around $1 with the Negev Lionfish and the Nova Wild 6. So the jackpot of this trade-up will be hitting the Glock Moonrise since that will be more than $3 profit. Also, keep in mind that you could keep the Negev Lionfish since it does have a decent float in another trade-up I will be showing in the next videos. So if I do get that, I won't be feeling so bad. So keep in mind that the price of the outcomes here is before Steam tax, but the profits or losses I show will be after Steam tax, so you do not have to compute for it anymore. So by multiplying the prices of each outcome to its percentage, then by adding them all up, then dividing it to the total cost of this trade-up, you'll get the profit of this trade-up to be at around 12.47%, and where you will get around 57 cents each time you do this trade-up. That is a really nice profit, especially for how easy the inputs are to get and how low risk this trade-up is. So now, let's try this trade-up out. So in here, you can see that I have 3 factory new clutch skins and 7 minimal wear clutch skins. So the only outcome I will be sad with is by getting the Nova Wild 6. So what are the chances of me getting that, right? Fuck! So for the second trade up, we're going to do a restricted trade up of using 9 field tested Spectrum skins and 1 minimal wear Spectrum skin. So you can use any of the possible restricted skins for this trade up since they are all at around the same price. But I recommend you to focus more on the M249 Poison Dart, the XM Seasons, and the Mac-10 Last Dive, since these skins are the easiest to get low float outcomes. You can get the field tested Spectrum skins for around 52 cents each with buy orders, and the minimal wear inputs will cost you at around 70 cents each. Using buy orders is very recommended for this trade up. In my experience, you almost always get good floats with using buy orders in this trade up, so make sure to use them. So the average float must be less than 0.1764 to get all minimal wear outcomes. To get this, I recommend you to use field tested skins with floats less than 0.185 and use the minimal wear input with floats less than 0.1. The inputs for this trade up took me only about 30 minutes to get, with using buy orders on the field tested inputs and sniping the minimal wear input off the Steam marketplace. So this trade up will cost you at around $5.38. For the outcomes, it will then be another simple trade up in where you'll get a $1.36 profit with the M4A1 Decimator, a 45 cents profit with the AWP Fever Dream, and a 65 cents loss with the CZ Siang Liu. But this CZ can be used in another trade up I will be showing in another video, so keep it if you have the money to do so. But if you are going to sell it, make sure to sell it at 15 to 20% higher than Steam market price, since it is a very high demand trade up input, since it is a very low float skin. So keep in mind that the prices of the skins is before Steam tax, and the profit or loss that I showed here is after Steam tax, so you don't have to compute for it anymore. So for this trade up, the outcomes will be a lot easier to sell off because of how popular this case is, even if you sell it at a higher price than market price. So if you find the inputs for this trade up very easily, you can turn it into a no-risk trade up in where you will use 10 field tested Spectrum skins instead to lessen the price down. That will give you a larger profit, so make sure to do that as much as you can. So by multiplying the price of each outcome to its percentage, then adding them all up, then dividing it to the total cost of this trade up, you can get the profit of this trade up to be 7.06%, and you will get around 38 cents each time you do this trade up. So now that that is out of the way, let's try this trade up out. So you can see here that I have 1 minimal wear Spectrum skin and 9 field tested Spectrum skins. Let's see what outcome I will get here. Hey, we got the off Fever Dream. That is a profit, so nice. So for the last trade up, we're going to do a restricted trade up of now using 6 minimal wear Horizon skins and 4 factory new Spectrum skins. The 6 minimal wear Horizon skins will cost you around 83 cents each with buy orders, and the factory new Spectrum skins will cost you around $1.05 each with buy orders. So for the Horizon skins, you can use the GS3G1 High Seas, the CZ Eco, the MP7 Power Core, or the Nova Toy Soldier. And for the Spectrum skins, you can use the M249 Emerald Poison Dart, the XM Seasons, the Galil Crimson Tsunami, and the Mac-10 Last Dive. So the average float of this trade up must be less than 0.07 to get all factory new inputs. To get this float requirement right, I recommend you to use minimal wear Horizon skins with an average float of less than 0.095 and factory new skins with an average float of 0.035. Adding them all up, this trade-up will cost you around $9.18. For the outcomes, the big winner here is getting the M4A1 Nightmare, which will be more than a $13 profit. The M4A1 Decimator will also be a $3 profit. The AWP, the FAMAS, and the sawed-off will be around a $1 loss, and the CZ will give you around a $3 loss after Steam tax. But the float of this skin will also be really good, so make sure to watch my next videos for a trade-up video using this CZ75. But if you want to sell it off the Steam market, make sure to increase its price by around 15 to 20% since it is a really low float. So once again, the prices of the skins will be before Steam tax, but the profit or loss I showed here will be after Steam tax, so you do not have to compute for it anymore. So now that we have the inputs for this trade up, let's try this one out. So in here, you can see that I have 6 minimal wear Horizon skins and 4 factory new Spectrum skins. So any outcome for this trade up would be fine, except getting a Siang Liu, where only a 9-year-old child would be upset about it, right? Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Anyway, that is all for today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I post videos every day, so make sure to subscribe to my channel to not miss any more videos. Also make sure to check out TradeupSpy using my link tradeupspy.com/ref/elsu, link in the description for more free trade ups. Always remember to gamble mathematically and to trust my math. This is Elsu, and peace out.